In this program, we're going to take a look at setting World-Docs and its behavior when you click on File Open in integrated programs like Microsoft Word and Excel and so on. So I'm in Word and I click on File Open. And the first time I do that, World-Docs is set to show me my favorite files in Microsoft Word. And that's what we see down below. This is all governed by the settings that you find in the menu bar under Edit, Starting List. Now at the top we have what are called personal defaults, and this is what happens in all programs if we don't make any changes at all to the behavior of World-Docs. We can also go in and set program specific behavior if we'd like. So for instance, if I go down to Word and I click on Open and then click on Next, it is showing me what the current behavior is. We're set to, on the initial list, show our favorite files, and then after our initial list we will no longer see favorite files, we'll see whatever the previous list was. So if we would have performed a search, got a document hit list, then gone in and worked with the document, and then we go back to World-Docs by doing a file open, the list that World-Docs will serve up that second time will be whatever the previous search result list was. So you see on this screen we do have the ability to change the behavior so that World-Docs will always bring up our favorite file list every time we do a file open. And that would be simply making this lower choice right here. You do have another choice, and I don't ever see this used in practice in the field, but you'll see that it's available to you. You can have World-Docs go to a specific folder. So if you have a client matter folder structure, you could have World-Docs go to the same matter folder every time if you'd like. Simply make this choice and then browse to the specific folder out on the network. Expand down to the lowest level that you have. Select the folder because the documents are stored at that level, at the lowest level in your folder structure. Click on the green check mark and then click on OK. Finally click on Close. So the way I have it set now, my initial list, or the first time that World-Docs opens in the morning when I start my computer, it's going to take me to that specific matter folder on the network. I'm going to close World-Docs and reopen World-Docs so you can see this occur. Okay, World-Docs is reloaded. I'm going to go back to Word. I'm going to click on File Open. World-Docs loads and you see it takes me right to that specific matter folder for the initial time that I go into World-Docs. Back to Edit, Starting List. Click on Open under the Word branch. Click on Next. I'm going to set this back to my initial list being my favorite files. Just going to clear out this field now, select, delete, and now I'm back to what is typically the default setting for most people. Again, you can govern these settings in each different program. So this is the way Word would behave in Microsoft Word. If I click on OK and then Close, and I go to Excel and I click on File Open, you see initially we go to our favorite files in Excel, down to Starting List. I can make the same sorts of changes here. And this might be a good example. Let's say that you work in the accounting department at your firm, and when you use Excel you are always going to the same folder every time. That might be a good time to make this change, to tell World-Docs to initially go to a specific folder, and in fact every other time that you bring up World-Docs you want it to go to that folder also. So you would change both of these settings and then click on OK. Of course, browse out to that specific folder before you click on OK. Alright, that is your brief introduction to how to use the starting list in World-Docs.